We are live.
Ooh,
Hi,
hello.
everyone. Good afternoon.
Hey guys.
Tuesday afternoon. It's a beautiful sunny day today.
Yes, warming up finally a little bit.
Yes, hopefully it will continue to warm up.
I hope
Um, let's see here. Who do we have here? Let me scroll back up here on my phone so I can see the chat better. Colleen, um, Real Life with Michelle and Rob. Thank you for coming in and thank you for sharing out the stream. We appreciate it. Brooklyn's Honeybees. Simply Jan is here. Let's see here. Page Family Homestead, Our Journey Back. Let's see here. Miss Mary Ranch, how are you doing? Thank you all for coming in. We appreciate it. Hope y'all are having a good new year so far. Um, I'm praying 2022 is going to be the best year yet.
that's a year of excitement, changes, better things.
Yes, yes.
I'm excited.
Um, I'm excited too. My mo- my main goal for this year, as not outside of YouTube, is to have better health for sure. Because I've been suffering for a few years. Well, not for several years actually, but this year is going to be a great year for that. I have faith it's going to be a great year.
Hooga!
Hi, Huga Homestead. How are y'all doing?
I'm hoping to shed some pounds, like lots of pounds.
Well, I'm hoping. Well, I'm not hoping I can do it, but I'm needing to start exercising on a regular basis and stick with it. My problem is we'll have pretty beautiful days, and I will exercise for 3 weeks, and then it's like I fall off and I quit and I don't start back.
Yeah, I'm bad about January hitting and like all these resolutions coming up and all these, I'm going to do this, 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 and this, and this. It don't last. This year I intend to make them stick. I am, yeah.
Well, we have a special guest today, Miss Jan. Um, she's back here waiting, but I'm not sure if she's ready to come on. So she can let me know when she's ready. Okay, she's shaking her head. Hi, Miss Jan.
Hello, how are y'all today?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Oh, Brutus has to horn in here. He's-
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing good.
That's
Um,
usually how our fur babies are. They've got to have the attention. You
yeah.
know, they've got to be seen.
He waits until it's like a kid when you're on the phone, He waits until I get on the computer. He's probably the most photoed puppy in the world.
That's funny. That's funny.
He
Yeah.
wants his screen time.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Exactly.
We
Hey,
have
Ernie, you're shaky.
Shaky. Hi, Shaky. Thank you for coming in. Miss Ernie Hatmaker, $20 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm a quit sharing my goals. I don't do the stuff I say I will. Then I do a whole bunch of stuff I don't know I'm going to do.
Exactly.
That's about sums it up for me, too.
Yeah, for real.
I
I
said I
don't make
go.
resolutions. I quit doing that. They're just a source for failure.
Like a lot of people say, they last for a few months and then they just kind of
Oh
fall off
yeah,
the wayside.
I
yeah,
did good to last for a few days. I'm going to try to do better about that this year, though. But we'll
yep.
see.
Okay, you two stop.
Well, I had told Sherry
Not you, the
earlier
dog.
that I'm going to try this year. I'm going to try to stop drinking coffee, which
Oh God.
that's my only thing that I really really love to do is drink
Here,
coffee.
I'll take it up for you.
I don't know how it's going to work out, but we're going to try it.
I used to drink like 2 pots of coffee a day, and now I'm lucky if I can get 2 cups down. Yeah, That's when I had kids, you know.
Trying to stay awake to do everything.
Yeah, yes.
I hear
Now they're
you.
all grown and they do their thing. So.
This is my hang up. So
That's bad. I have one every now and then, though. I can't deny it. I do. Go, go, Bert. You are
Well, I
being.
mean, I used to drink like 3 cups a day of coffee, and then I cut down to 2, and now it's about 1.5. But
Oh, that's
but
good. Get
I
down.
haven't cut down too much. But I'm gonna try to start drinking, like an herbal tea or something, like green tea or something. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try. I can only, see how it works out. But I've
Yep.
been drinking a lot of lemon water,
See,
and
that's what I did to stop drinking all the bad stuff. Is I just started drinking lemon water every day, and
lemon water is supposed to be really good for you.
yeah, it's a cleanser and it's flavor. You're not just drinking water, you know. Do
right.
you mind? Give me a second. Let me
Oh,
put
it's
these
fine.
guys outside. I'll
Sure.
be right back because he's going to be a pain in my butt.
That's fine.
I'll be right back.
But yeah, I've been drinking warm lemon water, not liver,
I'm worried about you.
warm lemon water. I had chicken livers the other day. I had chicken livers the other day.
That worries me
Uh,
too.
but yes, warm lemon water, and with like a teaspoon of honey in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I heard
There
it
you
was really
go.
good. So
That's good. That's a good way to do it because then it's like having an iced tea, right? Or a lemonade, not iced
right,
tea, lemonade.
Pauline
right.
says, drink you some fever grass tea, Shannon.
I think that's what Colleen had sent for me, right? Uh, Gail saying liver water.
Liver
I
water.
said,
Quiver, quiver.
"Ew."
Oh,
Okay, let's see here. Hi, Miss Gail. Willis Dockery, thank you for coming
hey,
in.
everybody.
E-Man Halem, I'm not sure how you say your name. Marcia, I'm going to get closer to God. That's a
Yes.
good thing. That's a great thing.
It's a good deal.
Let's see here. Kiss My Grass Acres, thank you for coming in. I'm sitting here drinking PLAI water. I'm not sure how you say that. I've never had that. Brooklyn's Honeybee said energy drinks is my downfall. I've never had an energy drink in my life.
I
Mm-mm.
don't think I've drank any energy drinks.
I took a sip once and I spit it out. It was so nasty. I couldn't do it.
If my mother found out I had ever tried an energy drink, she would smack me down.
Uh-huh.
Those things.
Yeah. Oh, possum runs in the house.
Hi, Miss Mama V. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, y'all. My fur babies are gonna
Your
start
turn.
and they always do it whenever I'm on the phone or if I'm live.
Yep.
Let's see here. Raw honey is so good. Yes, it's good for you. Come on, baby.
Oh, that's good. Oils and wellness.
The first thing in the morning to put in the body is water. Yes, I add 3 drops of lemon essential oils. It wakes up the organs. That's really good. Hi,
Wendy, put
Southern
that
Tony
drink
Grown.
down. Wendy's
What's
having
that?
that. And Wendy at Southern Southern Grown is drinking an energy drink. I told her to put it down.
Throw that away, girl.
Right now. It's bad. It'll give you a heart attack. Stop it.
Kiss My Grass Acres says I gotta have my sweet tea in the morning. That's my cup of coffee.
There you go.
See, I used to love sweet tea. I mean, I used to drink it all the time, and that's one thing I was able to stop. I hadn't had any in a long, long time, but my downfall was I love Subway, And every time I went to Subway, I had to get their sweet tea. It's really sweet, but it just had the best taste.
Sugar rush.
Yes.
We went out to eat a couple weeks ago, and I always get unsweetened tea, and then I just put a little bit of sweetener in it. And I
Sweet tea's the bomb.
I know I can drink it without anything in it. I
Uh-huh.
love it that way too. And I put my sugar in it, and I took a drink, and I thought I was going to have a cardiac arrest. It was so, they gave me sweet tea, and I'm like, woo!
I don't know. You made it extra sweet.
Oh my God,
Quite
it
the
was
mixture.
awful. And to think I used to drink it that way when I was younger. But no way is it going to happen in my world now. No.
Yeah, so when you haven't had anything sweet for a long time like that, it's really, really sweet.
Oh God, yeah. It
Anything
was
is.
awful. Hey, Joy.
Hi, Joy. Thank you for coming in.
I can't handle sweet things. My mother-in-law sent Kevin home with fudge and cookies and candy, and I I haven't had one piece because the thought of eating it just makes me think, woo. I just can't do it.
I know I made fudge at Christmas, and I hadn't made fudge in a long, long, long time. And I ate one piece. That's all I could handle of the whole, the whole thing I
Yeah.
made. It's
I'd
just,
have to suck on it, like take a little micrometer of a piece and suck on it because it'd just be so much sugar for me.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, it looks good. It sure looks good.
Oh, I know.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Kiss my grass acres, Lily. Doctor asked me if my tea was unsweetened. I told her that was a sin.
I must be sinning then.
Yep. Count me in. Oh,
Good
yeah.
stuff. I'm drinking dirty water. Oh, it's
Well, when I was really poor, I couldn't afford sugar, and I was trying to lose weight too, which being poor and it sort of goes hand in hand. And I would just drink it plain, and I was like, just make it a little bit stronger. I was like, God, this is really good. I like it. Yeah. And you start tasting things that you don't normally taste when you're not putting all that in your body.
Right.
It's like,
Exactly.
wow, I never tasted chicken this good or meat. It changed everything for me. So
Right.
yeah,
Let me get this little girl outside 1 second.
no problem. I'm hoping my fire stays burning in my fireplace. I hate running my heat during the day. It makes me mad to have to run it. So
I don't blame you.
That was a good interview yesterday.
Oh, thank you.
Colleen, yeah.
We enjoy having Colleen on.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, she's a very good friend, very good supporter.
Yes.
Mm.
Hey,
And
Mary.
may have to get her to come on to Chatterbox Gals one day.
Yeah. It's cool to see all the different cultures, the differences between our cultures and food,
It is.
and what we grow the same thing but call them different names, and that was very interesting to me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
These girls give me a workout. Trying to get, they don't want to go outside. They know they need to go outside and they don't want to.
That's funny. Hey, Ernie.
They're small.
I guess I'm gonna have to invest in a fur baby, or I could bring my giant one outside in.
Oh,
What kind of dog do you have,
A
Sherry?
German Shepherd. He's actually my grandbaby's, but she claims him sometimes.
yeah.
Ernie said, looks like she was doing a weird dance for a second. Yeah, she was making me do a weird dance trying to catch her. Oh my.
Funny.
Um, let's see here. Hi, Evelyn Newman and Carolyn Messer. Thank y'all for coming in.
Hey, Carolyn.
Yeah, I was going to
Marcia,
let you tell your about your channel, Jan, if you'd like to, just in case
Well,
there's someone in here that haven't
my
checked in.
channel is simply Jan Homestead, and we have a 17-acre homestead, and right now we're taking care of some friends' pigs, and we have chickens, and we're about to get some new livestock, which is top secret. And we're waiting for them to be born. So we're really, really, really excited about that. And I built a pen for them all by myself. Well, the boss helped me with the door. I don't know why the door was such a challenge for me, but it was. Anyway, we got uh, we'll probably be getting some cattle and this spring, summer, somewhere in there. So my channel, actually, Ernie Hatmaker started it for me, and getting started on Homestead Bub gave me shout outs, and I thought, what a wonderful way to support the community. So I took up the mantle and started doing shout outs and helping people and paying it forward because I had them guys do it for me, and it's been a total blessing. It's so fun to, even if it's like 5 new subscribers for a channel, it's like, I remember how grateful I was to get
Yeah.
3 or 4 or 5, and man, it's so gratifying. And then I have a group going on called Homesteader Helpers Grassroots effort, and what that is, we'll really kick it off this spring. But what that does is we'll have people go to different channels and who has a need, and you can donate to their PayPal account. We had it set up through ours, but I'm retired, so I cannot have that kind of money coming in. So we're going to have them go to their channels, donate to their PayPal, or order it. Say you need a box of screws or you need a couple pieces of lumber, you can order it at email back and forth with that person and buy it for them, and they can pick it up. And if it's something that's like a financial need, you can donate to their PayPal or Venmo, um, and then the other cool thing, this is what I'm really excited about, is getting local homesteaders in your area together. Say you need a fence put up and you don't have a pool to put tighten the fence, or come along. And someone in your area does, maybe they're a hour away. They can give you an hour of their time and come over and help you put that fence up. And there's a lot of elderly people that just can't do it, and they have all these needs. They may just need a little help planting something in their garden, and you have an hour of your time, and you can go ahead and go help them. Oh, sorry, telephone call. You can go help them and give them some time, and so that's gonna kick off. We're right now. We have a logo contest for the group, and if you've contributed or you've been part of it, you get that logo and you can put it on your page. And so we have 3 entries so far, so come on, y'all.
That is really cool. That is really, really nice.
that's neat to have a support group like that.
Yeah, we
Really-
we belong to the best communities, and the cool thing is, it's no set genre. It's like we're all over the page. There's so many different people who are involved in this and participating and enjoying it. And the other thing I wanted to say is, many of you know I started a GoFundMe for Butt Nuggets Homestead, who lost everything in a fire the day after Thanksgiving. We are so close. I think we're at $7,900, and we're trying to get to 10,000 at in March they have to pull the money out, whatever it is, it's got to go. So, I on my community page, I have the GoFundMe link if anyone wants to contribute. I mean, really, if it's $1, it's something to help them because
Yeah.
they did lose everything and they're building from ashes. So, um, that would be fantastic. That's just been such a blessing to be a part of that and meet them. And I
Wow,
got
that's
to go
great.
up there with Mama B, and it was so fun. We had such a good day. So
Mama V is so awesome. I
she
met her
is,
one time in Oklahoma, and she's a sweet lady.
she sure is. She
If you
Uh,
is.
could get one of the mods to share Jan's link, that would be
yes,
awesome too.
yes. Please share Jan's link, and if you can find it, the
Link
the
to the
GoFundMe for Butt Nuggets Homestead, please. I'd
Yeah, that
appreciate
would
it.
be awesome.
The
Wendy
more
put
you
in
know.
she's saying vote for Wendy because she did a logo and it's pretty cool. Possum Run, Southern Sown and Grown, and uh, Arkansas Veterans.
Fallen Veterans of Arkansas.
Fallen Veterans. Yes, thank you. He did one too. It's
That's
gonna
amazing.
be really tough. If these are the only three we get, oh my gosh, it's gonna be tough.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get more as time goes on.
I hope
Oh,
so.
you
I'll
will.
start talking about it more and more. Like on my live Friday, I'll do that. And, oh yeah, and I have a live 6 o'clock Central every Friday. So, and on
Yes.
the live, we like to shout new channels out. So that's a thing that we noticed a lot of homesteaders or YouTubers, I should say, were starting to do that. And I said, that is an awesome idea. Let's help each other grow. And especially in winter, it's hard, because you
Yeah.
don't always have a lot of content. It's a struggle to get things out, right? So
Yes.
being able to just get on your live and all these channels in the chat, go, hey, let's pick one, and then let's try and get them to whatever number, and then you get them to that number, and then you go to the next, and that's how
Yes.
we've been doing. It's been a blast. It
It's
has been
fun
so
because we're all been at that number, that really
oh
low
yeah.
number at one time, and it's so much fun to help other people grow and to grow yourself.
Yes.
That's what it's all about, is to help each
Mhm.
other.
Joy, it's in my community tab, and you'll have to scroll down. It's probably a few notices down. You should be able to just copy and paste it.
Okay, I saw a comment back. Someone was calling you Loose Faucet. Okay, I've
No,
heard
her.
the name, but I'm not sure who come up with that name. If you did, or how it come about. If you,
I got that from John at Willet Grow during Shed Wars. My faucet was loose in my kitchen, and we had to replace it. And I got that nickname from him. And I just ran with it. And I made a hat, a chicken hat with these gaudy flowers on it.
that's cool.
And I came up with this accent, and she crazy. She crazy.
It's
Yes,
so
she's
cute.
my
I enjoy it.
crazy twin sister. We wear the same clothes all the time.
Yeah,
But
like
yeah,
your alter ego, I guess.
exactly. Yeah, I've had so much fun with that character, and I I can't live her down. I can't get rid of her. So I have a storm shelter, and what happened is I decided it'd be fun to keep my sister in the storm shelter all year. So I locked her in there. And then she steals things. She steals my camera, my computer, my clothes, everything. Nothing's safe. She took all my Christmas cards and made a necklace and she did a premiere. I've never done a premiere. She did a premiere. So yeah, she's crazy, and she's in love with Uncle Pappy from the Bull's Garden. They're I'm sure they're gonna get married. Yeah. You want me to get my hat?
Yes, please. I'd
Okay,
love to
hold
share.
on. I'll be right back.
Hello,
Okay.
Roberta.
Hi, Roberta. Miss Southern Belle. I missed some people. I'm so sorry. Miss Mary Jemison, how are you doing? Barb's Country Home. Hands in the Dirt. Let's see here. Miss Tina Ladybug, how are you?
Hello, Tina.
Tiny Tim Posey. Let's see here. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby won't quit barking at the door.
Okay,
Um,
this is a loose faucet. It's not my hat, but this
We
is.
hear the loose faucet sings too.
She sings. She does. She got a gnome from Huga. He's protecting her to keep her out of trouble.
that is so
Um,
cool.
sure enough, now I have one of my chickens fell off right over here. I got to sew them back on. Yep. That's how she talks. She talked like that. She go, sure enough now. That's right. uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I asked your sister.
No, she's crazy. She's
Well,
a pain
I
in my
think the
butt.
loose faucet should sing a song.
Huh?
I think the loose faucet should sing a song.
Oh, I'd have to let her out of her room. She's locked in her room right now. I let her come in the house because, it did get really cold. And people are like,
That was
release the loose faucet. I'm like, why? I mean, maybe she'll just freeze to death in the bunker and I won't have to worry about her anymore. But
That's so funny.
she's
oh,
trying
good.
to go to Puerto Rico with Uncle Pappy, and he's crazy too. He's drunk, and she don't like drinking. She don't like it at all. So yeah, no, I don't think she should drink or sing. She shouldn't drink
Shouldn't drink or sing.
or sing. I
Right.
think she might have had a little glass of wine when she did the Christmas video though, because she was having fun. I heard her in there. Kevin and I are out here laughing.
That's so funny.
Oh, hey, Andy. Hello, Peggy.
Um,
Oh,
Mary Jemison says, Jan, she has a beautiful voice.
oh God, Mary. You better go get your ears checked, woman.
There you go. Who thinks that the loose faucet should sing?
Oh God, no.
Put the
Please.
comments.
Give a hands up if you think so.
No.
She's like, no, please.
She doesn't know any songs unless she's reading it on karaoke. She does.
I hear you. I need the words in front of me.
I know. And it'll mess the whole live up.
And then I can't sing, period, so you wouldn't want me to sing.
No.
We'll try to plan a day where the loose faucet is the guest on Chatterbox. How's
Oh
that?
Lord Jesus! Don't get her head all swollen. She did. Did you see? She did a movie about herself. An
Uh-oh.
iMovie. She did a movie about the loose faucet, and then she comes on. Oh, I'm a star. I sure enough, and I'm like, you are not a star. What are you doing?
Go back into your room.
Yes.
We'll
Yeah,
have
I did. I let her in. She
to have
hangs
her make
up
a pop-in appearance on some live we have.
She was on a couple New Year's lives. I don't know how. I must have walked out of the room and she got on them, and then she goes, "Oh, I hear Jan coming. I gotta get." I'm like, "Oh, whatever."
Let's see here. Everyone's saying hi to one another. Well, I was going to ask you two what your favorite moment in 2021 was, or do you have a favorite moment in 2021?
Oh, wow.
Probably butchering the pigs. That was a good moment. Well, because we never did it before, and we raised them, and our friends came and helped us and showed us how to do it.
We were just talking about that the other day. If we ever, settle down and quit traveling, that we would like to have some pigs, some chickens. We don't have a clue on raising any animals except for dogs.
It's really easy. When we lived in Texas, it's true. Chickens are the gateway to everything, but um, chickens are really easy. You just have to keep their coop clean, feed them, water them, all the things to keep
Hmm.
them cool in the summer. But they're pretty easy. Hey, Mike. Um, the pigs were very easy, and I think the hardest thing, I had a little cry when we had to process them, but
That would be
that
my problem.
that was hard.
Shannon would be out there. Oh, I can't do this.
That was hard,
I love
and
these.
but once that was done, and I knew they were gone, I was good. I was good. Everything was fine. So we get meat birds every year, and Kevin does the processing. I do the clean. We have like a convey what do you call that? He does one, I do the other part.
Right.
So
Assembly line.
yeah,
Assembly line.
assembly line. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, and that's not hard at all for me. I could process them myself and put them in the pot and clean them out, and I could do all that. That doesn't bother me. The rabbits, we had a big problem with. I didn't as much as Kevin did. He's got such a soft heart, and um,
Me too.
that was we decided we're not ready. We gave our rabbits away and our hutches. So
They're
yeah,
too
that
cute.
was
They
we did
are.
2 rabbits, and he didn't care for the meat. I thought it was fabulous, but that was a very difficult thing to do. It was harder than the pigs. The pigs, you're raising them, they're going to be meat. You always have to keep that in your mind. And the new livestock we're getting, um, we're going to breed and sell, but one of them will go be processed for meat. So he's like, I'm not doing it. And I go, that's okay. We can take that to the Amish and have them do it. So
Right.
that'll be good. But it's certain things you find harder. The cuter they are, the harder it is. Meat birds are ugly. They're nasty, disgusting. They can't help it. I mean, they just are. But, and you know, they're going to be your food source. So, and I suppose if I would not have a problem. I mean, if I had to have that meat and I couldn't afford to process it, I'm doing it. I'm
Right.
going to do it.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
and
I would have a hard time when it comes to like rabbits or something like that. I have a very hard time because they're so
yeah,
cute.
yeah, true. And there's, people, like some people use an air gun. Well, we didn't have one. Some people, I'm not going to say how they do it because to me, it's very violent, and I wouldn't want that done to me.
Right.
So, but,
Right.
and it's just, they're not hard to kill, if you will, but it's
Just being able to
just
do it.
doing it. Yeah,
Just
just
doing
doing
it.
it. Yeah,
Right.
pigs, cows, you're gonna pew
Anything. Yeah.
them. Yeah, and that's the way that goes. So,
Right.
and probably goats and lambs, you probably do the same way too. I don't know.
See, and I want some goats really, really bad for pets. I don't want to kill them or anything.
Yeah, goat
I
meat is
love
the top selling meat in the country, I believe,
really.
and it's supposed to be really good boar goat.
That's right
I've
I
never
up
I
had
want to
Pauline's alley.
I
Go ahead.
want a goat so bad. When we lived in Texas, all I could talk about was getting goats, getting goats. And then I started doing my research, and I'm like, I don't want goats. They're too high maintenance for me. I don't
Well,
want.
everyone that I've told that I wanted goats, they've told me, no, you don't. No,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't, because they climb up over any fence pretty much, and they'll tear up your place. They'll tear up your vehicles, and it's
Yeah,
like
you have to have good fencing. That's right, Mennonite. That's 2/3 of the world eats goat. That's
I've
a
never
lot.
had it. I've never had it. I don't
Me
guess.
neither, but I can't wait to try it. It'll be good.
Colleen and I had the goat discussion last night. She's like, "Oh, over here or over there, I found out tomorrow she watches YouTube that we over here in the States give our goats names. Over there, they eat them all the
Yeah,
time.
you don't name them.
Common
Yeah,
thing.
they
And over
they
here,
don't
we
name
eat them
them.
for pets.
Yeah.
Right.
Two
Right.
old
But
people on a couch, months. Hello.
I guess my favorite moment of 2021 was my grandson being born. So
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's perfect.
Totally.
Yes.
that,
Yes.
that was my highlight of the year.
There's nothing better than having new life.
No, it's not. It's
I'm a great aunt. Well, a great aunt again this
yeah,
last
I'm
year.
a great aunt again as of
So
last month.
that was nice.
Awesome. Congratulations.
So I was excited about that. And then I was excited about the meetup because I met so many of you for the first time, like you, Jan and Gail, and just so many
That's
of
so
y'all.
fun. I had
So
such
it
a
was
good
fun.
time. I had
Yes.
such a good time.
Let's see here. Hi there, Homestead Family Reclaim. Let's see. Joey said, I can't be a part of the process either. Roger would have to do that part with Ryan when you were away or when I'm in the house. I just couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Um, let's see here. Hi there, Big Outdoors with Big Matt. Um,
Hi, Matt.
Gail said, I can never kill anything. I'm a softie. I'm a softie too. I don't like blood. I do not have an instinct to do that. I killed a deer once, but will never do it again. I do not like the smell of death.
I heard deer are really stinky. Really.
Mhm. It
And
is.
the pigs weren't. I mean, I was surprised. I thought it was going to be really bad, but they weren't. But I got some good blood from them for my garden.
Oh,
It
well,
was,
that's good.
yeah, I took a bunch of that and diluted
That's
it.
good.
Shannon gets all these animals. Hers is just going to be a petting zoo.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Exactly.
she'll be out there. She'll be out there running videos on how she pets her animals.
Yeah, Shannon's petting zoo coming soon.
You better get a lot of land.
I know. I love animals so
We may
much.
be using homestead helpers to come put fence up for you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness. I
Let's see
didn't
here.
think I could ever do it either, but then we decided to get meat bird scale, and that was the end of it. I'm not. I am a. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, but or my heart on my sleeve. But I never. If you told me 2 years ago that I would be butchering, 25 meat birds and pigs and the upcoming livestock, I'd be like, "You're crazy. Ain't never gonna happen." But yeah, it's.
Yeah, I guess maybe I might be like that unless I had to, and then
Mhm.
it might be different, if you had to.
Well, I'll tell you
Me
what
too.
happens. Well, okay, I'll tell you what happened with me. It gave me such a deep appreciation for my food. And I know you've heard that it's almost a cliche, but um, when you're taking a life of an animal that is going to feed your family, we never do it without praying first and thanking God for those animals because um, they're going to
Right.
feed us, they're going to take care of us, and it's a extremely humbling experience. I can't describe what goes on, but it's just um, let's see, I'm going to get choked up talking about it. But anyway, it's a
Right.
very humbling experience, and it's good to know that you've grown your own food and you provided for your family that way, and they're not shot up with antibiotics and poisons and steroids and all the things they do to the, let's say, Walmart chickens. I mean, Tyson chickens and they're they're pure,
Exactly.
and that is the most satisfying feeling in the world. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my opinion.
I understand. Yes, and then meat is getting so outrageous.
It is very expensive.
I've
Oh my
heard,
goodness. It's bad. It's really bad.
I've heard.
But
We,
all I have to say too, I'm a softie. I can remember when I was young, my brother-in-law raised pigs, and they butchered one, and we were going to eat it. I don't think I ate any of it because I couldn't eat something I had looked at.
oh yeah,
See, that's what's in my mind too, you know.
I'm
yeah,
like, but I fed that and I looked at it and I can't eat it.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's not always easy. Now, I'll tell you what, you're not going to butcher all those chickens and have chicken for supper that night, or
Yeah.
you're not going to have pork. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't know how people do that. They'll like process it and then have it that night. I'm like, I don't even want to think about it. I don't want
No, not at all.
no.
Colleen never
Let's
knew
go
ghosts.
have pizza.
For real.
It's a totally
Great.
different. Yes,
Colleen was shocked. She never knew goats and fowls could have names until she started watching YouTube.
Oh
that's
yeah.
what she said. Yes, yes.
Yep.
Um,
Mhm.
Hi Debbie, two old people on the couch. Debbie and Mark. Um, Hi Mont's Family Homestead. Mennonite Farmhouse. Oh yes, that's another thing. If y'all want to join the collaboration, it's going to be the deadline is the 25th of January for it's going to be Mennonite Farmhouse collaboration, and she's got two different I guess videos that we decided on. She did a sticky bun and also the cheeseburger soup. So
Yeah.
if you want to join in on that, y'all are more
Oh,
than
I've
welcome.
heard of that. That sounds so good.
Hashtag at the farmhouse, the Mennonite Farmhouse Challenge. I think is what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, the collaboration, I guess, or challenge.
Challenge, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
but oh,
She
both of
also
us.
said she's glad she lives on a farm and was raised on a farm. That's why she calls her steer supper.
Yeah.
That's
Our,
funny.
our pigs were savory and sausage.
There
I
you
was
go.
like, yeah, yeah. I, I don't name the chickens. I have two, a rooster, his name's Gus, and then Henrietta, and they're both white. All our other chickens are brown. Well, now Morris gave us, Patch of Heaven gave us a bunch of chickens, but one I call Red because he's red. And I don't name any of them. We have Highland Browns, and they're all look exactly alike. And I'm like, hey, girl number one, number two, you know.
See, that's one thing I don't think I would ever be close to is chickens. You know, I mean, I wouldn't get attached. I wouldn't have a problem getting rid of those, but it's just the cute little animals that I would
Yeah,
have a hard time with.
I'll tell you
yeah.
what was funny. My brother-in-law also had. He let his kids have some chickens. Well, they got tired of messing with them. So mom was like, "Oh, I'll take care of them," until she went out there and opened that thing to get the eggs, and there was a chicken snake in there.
Oh.
She lit the whole hill on fire over here with her hollering.
That might end Roger wanting chickens too. If he was to run into a snake, that's one thing he's scared of. I
I
mean,
don't know.
he could deal with anything, but a snake, oh no, he's
No.
done.
It's the black snakes that like to get in there and eat the eggs. That we've had what I've seen two or three of them. But I want right after we moved here, I had a 6 foot black snake in my garage that greeted me, and I was like, and my truck was in there. Excuse me. And so I'm Marcoing with my friends, and they're going, shoot it, shoot it. I go, my truck is sitting there. And so I shook my finger at that snake and I said, let me tell you something. I have power over you. You get out of my garage and don't you ever come back. Right now, you get out. I went in the house and I didn't have a snake grabber at the time. I came out and the snake was gone.
They
And I'm
listen to
like,
you.
yes. And then I found one in the window. I thought it was a rope, and it was the snake. And he didn't want to go. I said, "No, this is my house. You cannot be in my house. This is my garage and my house. Get your butt out." And I've never seen any back in the garage again. Now we have a big maple tree out front, and I'll see them climb up there because they're going for bird eggs, you know.
Right.
But we've been walking in the pasture. We saw a couple little baby snakes, but they weren't. It was like a garden snake. I don't know what the other one. I didn't stick around to find out, but I have a snake grabber now. So
I've only saw one black snake, and that was one day we have cameras on the corner of our house, and we have a metal roof. Well, my camera went off on my phone. It alerted me, and I happened to check it. And when I was looking at it, I saw something black just waving in front of it, and I thought it looked like electrical tape or something. I didn't think it was a snake. When I stepped out the back door, I looked, and it was coming out from our roof. It was just flopping in front of the camera. I had to call my brother-in-law to come and get rid of it. He didn't kill it. He just took it to the woods.
yeah,
But,
they eat bad things. So hi,
yeah,
Nina.
they're good snakes though. So
Yeah, we don't kill the black snakes at all. But my friend, they always have them in their coop all the time. And they have a lot of trees around their coop, though. I think maybe that might be why. I don't know. But our coop's surrounded by, our yard and a pasture in the back and a pasture on the side. Pasture on the side. And I don't ever see them anymore. So fingers crossed.
we have copperheads really bad. We have to watch out for copperheads.
Yeah, copperheads and water moccasins.
Yeah, we have them, but I haven't seen them. I know they're here.
And they don't run from you either. They're not scared.
No. I know we have in Missouri, we have rattlesnakes, copperheads, water moccasins. There's another, I don't know the name of it, but when we moved here, I pulled up all the poisonous and all venomous and non-venomous snakes, and because I wanted to be able to identify them if I came along across their path,
Right.
But I know what a copperhead looks like for sure, but we had those in Texas.
Yes, they're bad in Texas. I was so thankful that the good Lord was watching over me one day. I got out of my car, and we have a little concrete walkway, and I was in sandals, and something told me to hit my foot and lift my foot over, a little further ahead. And when I did, I had turned around, and the foot that I had raised, I actually raised it over a baby copperhead.
Oh, God.
I would have stepped on it if I would have not, scooted my foot over it.
And the younger they are, the more poisonous they are.
Yes, that's what I heard too. And I didn't know that until but oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful because I was in sandals, and I'm in sandals a lot because they're my go-to shoes.
Me too.
Wow.
Me too. I've learned to, like, if I go in the pasture, I have boots on. I'm going to get some snake guards this year because I don't know, it seems like the colder the winter is, the worse the critters are out, like ticks. It was so cold last winter. Maybe this year they won't be as bad because it hasn't been as cold, but last winter it was frigid. And there were so many ticks this year. I actually had a tick in my head. I got it out, but it infected my head, and I had to go get medicine and get it checked. It was bad. It was really bad. And I feel my hair in my head every day when in the spring and summer. I don't know how it got so. It was huge. It was,
wow.
It was huge.
Oh wow.
And all blown up. And Kevin's like, "How you didn't see that?" And I go, I feel my head all, but it started hurting.
Right.
And then I found out when I got tested that I had Rocky Mountain fever. And I remember it wasn't here, it was when we lived in Texas. I got so frigid cold, and I was, I couldn't get warm. And they said you get that from a tick bite.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I don't remember ever having a tick bite in Texas, not ever. I lived there 45 years and I never remembered it. But the nurse is like, oh, you got a tick bite. You just didn't know it. You probably wiped it off. And I said, I remember being so sick, though. God, it was like I was in a morgue. The only thing I could affiliate it with, I was dead in a morgue because that's how cold I was. Oh, I
That's what I
don't know.
heard. Yes, you can get really sick for just one single tick bite,
Hmm.
and we
Yeah,
have them bad out here.
yeah, they're bad. So I'm hoping this year maybe they won't be so bad because the winter wasn't so cold. But you
Right.
think like flies? Y'all still have flies? You
I
can't
haven't
go.
had much trouble with flies.
Oh God, they're everywhere. They're it's like, how do y'all
Well,
live? You're just a little thing, you know.
my main concern here lately is these darn beetles. Those Asian beetles. I
Ladybugs.
well, yeah, they're but I can't seem to get rid of them. They're packing up into the corner of our houses, in our living room and our bathrooms and everything. And
House.
I suck
Yeah,
them
it's
up.
like how are they getting in? You know.
They just
Yeah,
keep coming in, no matter if I get rid of them daily. They keep coming in, but
yeah.
that's what
We
we're
don't
having
have
trouble.
them now, but we did a couple months ago. But now they're gone. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Japanese beetles, we didn't have those where I lived in Texas, anywhere where I lived in Texas. But here, you better have your traps set up because then they were huge this year. The
Mm-hmm.
biggest I ever saw. They're like on steroids.
Yes.
Safety said that's a myth about the baby copperheads being more dangerous or poisonous. I always heard they were.
I heard they were too.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Um, Joy said I heard the Asian beetles bite. Yes,
Yes,
they
they
bite
do.
and they stink too if you
Yes,
mess
they
with them.
do. We had
Yes.
them all over our elderberries. They
Oh,
love elderberries. And I just go and I had a little fishing net and I grab them and then put them in the trap because once they're in there, they can't get out. So,
Yes,
good.
Virginia, we have stink bugs.
We do
yeah.
too.
Oh,
Oh,
And
chickens love those beetles too, by the way.
oh,
Shannon.
I smelled one for the first time the other day.
it was
Oh,
horrible.
it was horrible
Really?
because my
Oh,
husband was raking. I guess he hit it, and I smelt it. I'm like, what in the world is that?
Yes, these are nasty. Yeah.
He's like, you've never heard of a stink bug or never smelled of one? I'm like, no,
Mm-mm. They're all, ugh,
they
they're
are horrible.
disgusting. I picked one up accidentally. I didn't know what it was. I never saw a stink bug before. And I was like, oh my God, this is so disgusting. And it took like hours to get the smell off my hand. Oh, and
Those are
thankfully,
ugly little things too.
I'll tell you
huh?
another thing that creeps me out is those stick horse things. They call them.
Uh,
Walking sticks.
Walking sticks,
Yes,
Oh, they're gentle.
they're
They
cool. I
but they're
love them.
creepy looking.
yeah, they'll climb all over your hand and your.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
heard they'll spit on you.
I don't know. I
um,
never had one do that.
no, I like to watch them though.
Yeah.
I
I
really
did
do.
too. And my grandkids used to pick them up and they'd be like, Nana, look, look. And they'd have them walking all over. We had a lot in Texas. Well, we have a lot here too.
We
I
have a
know
lot of. Go ahead.
we have a lot of granddaddy long
I
lives.
was just going to say that.
Yes, have a lot of those. They're everywhere.
Oh my gosh. We had a gazebo. And one day I was sitting out there and I hear this. And I'm like, what the heck is that noise? I thought it maybe we have, little tarantulas, and I thought maybe it was that. And I look up, and there's hundreds of daddy long legs. And when we moved to our house, the whole back wall of our house was loaded. I mean, like it was black. It was a tan house and it was black with daddy long legs. I'm
Oh
like, oh
wow.
God, that gives me the creeps.
You don't
Wow.
even get those. I think they call them cow ants. They're about an inch long, and
Uh,
they're very hard to kill. They're red and black.
oh
Oh
yeah, they're
yeah.
huge. Yeah, you can't
Yes.
kill them. I know what you're talking about, but I didn't know the name of them.
It's a
I'm like,
cow ant.
it's not. I think they're called cow ants.
And they move around pretty fast.
Yeah, and you very rarely see them, but when you do, you're gonna
You're
be there
not
a
gonna
while
get.
trying to get rid of it.
Yes. Yes.
Huh.
It's unreal.
Um.
Hey Rochelle.
Hi,
Raquel.
hi Raquel. How are you doing?
Oh,
Joy said we had bugs. Donnie said was stink bugs, but they did not smell. A flat, wide bug, so maybe not a stink bug. No, these are black, right? Yeah, they're solid black, and they're not flat. I don't guess. I didn't look real close.
Ours had a green on them.
Really? Maybe there's different colors.
I don't know, but it was
I don't know.
bad. It was
there's some that's green. There's some that's kind of grayish, brownish.
yeah.
Like,
The cicadas were everywhere and jumped on my back.
Yes, those were really bad. Really, really bad. Um, Virginia said last summer we were invaded outside by spotted lanternflies. I'm not sure what those are.
That the lightning bugs?
Maybe the lightning bugs. I love those. I love to watch them anyway.
Yeah. We used to put them in a jar, a mason
Hmm.
jar when we were little, put
Yeah.
holes in it,
Yes.
pieces of grass.
Yeah. And love bugs are annoying too.
Oh,
Down
God.
south, we've dealt
Oh,
with them a lot too. Oh my goodness.
I tell you what, I liked playing with as a kid was roly polies.
oh yeah. Well,
Oh,
I have a couple thousand if you'd like some.
That's okay.
Go
I
back to
outgrew that real fast.
I'll be happy to ship them there.
you had plenty to share, huh?
Yes. Oh my God.
That's funny.
And they're another thing you can't get rid of. I mean, they just don't die. You know, I don't think they ever
Hmm.
die.
We
Yeah.
have
I think the
centipedes.
chickens
We're
would
having
eat them.
trouble with those in our house. Centipedes.
Oh wow, no, I
But
don't eat those.
Yeah, I've been finding little lizards in our house. Not
oh,
sure how they're getting in. I
Oh
found one the other day though. I didn't kill it. It just ran off somewhere. But
yeah,
um, yeah.
we
Uh,
had a huge centipede when I was, doing the landscape in our other house, and oh my God, it was gorgeous though. It was blue. And well, what was happening is every year at our front door, the wrens would come and put a nest up there, and they were going in there to kill the baby birds.
oh,
And so what one day I saw one had a baby, and I was like, "Oh no, no, this is not going to happen." I didn't really like having the nest at my front door, but that's that's where they were, and
yeah.
I was like, I know this is nature and I should leave it alone, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Hey, Wendy.
Hi,
Um,
Wendy.
yeah. So there's my softy part. So I did the cicada or the centipede in. It
Right.
was huge. I mean, it had to be probably about 6, 8 inches long.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
It was a big fat baby.
I know my son come out of the bathroom one night, and I guess there was one in the floor. He stepped on it, and they will sting.
Oh gosh.
It lit him up.
Oh my goodness. Was he
Oh,
barefooted or?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
oh, poor baby. That hurt.
Oh.
Oh.
and
And I'm having a total brain fart. What's the scorpions?
yeah,
Scorpions. Yeah, we had those
those,
everywhere.
but not a lot.
I see
Yeah.
them occasionally.
Yeah.
We had a friend. What I had worked for a pool company. We won a trip to the Caribbean, and she was watching our dogs in the house, and we told her, whatever you do not put your clothes on the floor. And she's like the proverbial pack rat and throws everything on the floor. And I'm like, don't do it, because we have scorpions. We're a new house, and they're all coming around. We took their place away. So she's like, okay, okay. So she puts her clothes in the bathroom on the floor, and she's getting dressed, and we get this text. She goes, do you know what it feels like to get stung by a scorpion on your thigh? And I go, no. She goes, I do. And I go, you had your clothes on the floor, didn't you? And she goes, uh-huh. And I'm like, I told you. I told
Oh
you.
no.
Oh,
Oh
we
no.
laughed so hard, and she got stung bad.
That's a rude awakening.
Oh, man.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
That's
our neighbor, he got out of the shower and put his towel on, and he got stung. I'm like, okay.
Oh no, that's horrible.
No. So I didn't care if I had them hung up. I was shaking my clothes up because they'd go everywhere. You just
I
don't
would
know.
be checking every second, before I put on anything.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's scary.
Yep. So
Well,
they
y'all, I have had fun with you both today. It's been a blast.
you
I
too.
enjoyed
Thanks for
having you,
having me.
Jan. Yes, thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
for
on.
joining us.
Yes, we appreciate it. Next week will be
The loose
Sherry's.
faucet. No, I'm just kidding.
What's that?
I said the loose faucet.
Yes, you
No.
come back anytime. But next week will be Sherry hosting it. So if y'all, don't have anything to do or like to join,
We'll
come
have
over.
the farming pastor's wife as a guest. So
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
she's someone fairly new to our community, so I'm excited
Cool.
to talk to her.
Yep. Growing those channels.
yes, meeting new friends and making new friends and
Yes.
all that good stuff. But I'm about to get off here and go to my mom's. So, but I want to thank everyone for coming in.
Yeah.
Thanks to all the mods.
Thanks for all y'all's support. We've had a blast.
Yes,
Yes. Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
I
I
enjoyed
really
having you.
enjoyed myself.
So, you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week.
Shannon, it's y'all.
Y'all.
Y'all. Not you.
Y'all.
Y'all.
You all,
Y'all
y'all.
have a good day now here.
I say you all, I say
Uh-huh.
y'all.
That's right.
I know. That's me. But
Well, I'm gonna go pick up some pig feed and do some running around myself. You have a good time with your mama.
all righty, y'all take care and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye
Bye,
y'all.
everyone.
Bye bye.